I had the pleasure of trying out the new GT driver from Titleist, so I thought I would compare my current driver, which is the TSR3, with the GT3 and the GT2. And I have been hitting my own driver a little bit low recently, so I did need to try drivers with a little bit more loft. So my driver is set up, it's a 9-degree driver, but actually I have increased it to 9.75, but I've actually gone to a 10-degree driver on both the GT and GT2 and GT3, but also put them in the same position as my driver, so I'm actually going up a degree up to 10.75. The GT2 is a little bit more forgiving than the GT3, with a bit of a higher launch and higher spin. So if I just press pause on the video now, the red lines that you can see, that's my current driver, the TSR3, and you can see, although there are some flights there that are good for launch, you can see those couple at the bottom, glaringly obvious that they're not quite right. The green lines, that is the GT2, and you can see with that higher launch, actually there's some shots there that are just getting a little bit too high, a bit too much spin, and falling out of the air a little bit too quickly. When I then went to the GT3, which is the blue lines you can see, all of a sudden I'm hitting very, very consistent window of launch, and the spin on the golf ball was such that it was staying in the air for as long as it could, and then giving me literally longer and straighter. So the last graphic, if I just let the video play on, there we go. So you can see there that the blue circle versus the red circle and the green circle, apart from one shot on the GT3 that went fractionally left, you can see that I actually hit the GT3 generally very straight, but it was also further than the current driver. It was probably just because of that little bit higher launch. I'd say I was gaining around about 8 to 10 yards. So that was partly to do with my driver setup not being quite right, but I was actually gaining consistently more 2 to 3 miles an hour ball speed on the GT3. So I'm really pleased with that, and that's already gone straight into my golf bag, ready for my next game of golf. If you would like to try this product out, we've had all the fitting kit in. Come and see me and we can compare your driver like we've done with mine, see if we can gain you straighter and longer drives.